Vampire facials leading to HIV diagnosis. A New Mexico salon that was shut down in 2018 after it was linked to 2 cases of HIV has been connected to a further 3 cases according to state officials. VIP Beauty Salon and Spa in Albuquerque offered vampire facials and was closed after an investigation revealed unwrapped needles scattered in the salon and unlabeled syringes. Treacherous. In June 2022, its owner, Maria Ramos de Ruiz, 62, pleaded guilty to 5 felony counts of practicing medicine without a license and got 3.5 years in prison. On Wednesday, 5 years on from its closure, the New Mexico Department of Health said it identified a new HIV case earlier this year, and after that, a further 2 cases. In response, it is now asking any members of the public who have visited the spa to get tested, expanding the original testing it did in 2018 and hosting free walk-in tests for former clients of the salon. The state's Infectious Disease Bureau received a 2023 report regarding a newly diagnosed case of HIV, whose only self-reported HIV risk exposure was a vampire facial received at VIP Spa, which was read in a statement from the department. It is now recommending that anyone who received an injection-related service or a surface-related service where puncture wounds were done to provide a service, including a vampire facial or Botox injections at the VIP Spa, get HIV, hepatitis B, and hepatitis C testing. The vampire facial procedure was made popular by the likes of Kim Kardashian and involves the extraction of blood from elsewhere on the body and its injection into the face. Blood is usually taken from the arm and separated into a platelet-rich plasma, which is then applied to facial skin, which has been pricked with microneedles. It is meant to rejuvenate skin and remedy issues like wrinkles, sun damage, or acne scars. It's very important that we spread the word and remind people who received any kind of injection related to services provided at the VIP Spa to come in for free and confidential testing, said Dr. Laura Parajuan, Deputy Secretary for the State Department of Health in New Mexico. The spa is closed, and after an inspection by the New Mexico Department of Health in the month of September 2018, they have since reopened, obviously, since that time, and unfortunately, it has uncovered still more issues with people being exposed. Inspectors also found fake certificates for Botox and vampire facial training hanging on the wall and a fake diploma from the University of Phoenix. Ramos de Ruiz's cosmetologist license had expired in 2013. Inspectors uncovered numerous health code violations, including unwrapped needles, blood being dumped into the kitchen sink, and unlabeled syringes beside food in the refrigerator. Ramos de Ruiz told inspectors that she did breast and buttock sculpting, cellulite treatments, and vampire facials. She was ordered by the New Mexico Medical Board to stop her unlicensed practice of medicine in the state of New Mexico in December of 2018. In February 2019, a second client was found to have contracted HIV from the vampire facial. The client allegedly got 4 of the facial treatments, including one at Ramos de Ruiz's home. Both clients, who have not been identified, were said to have contracted the same strain of the HIV virus. A spokesperson for the New Mexico Department of Health confirmed to NBC News that as of July 5, 2023, there were a total of 5 HIV infections linked to the clinic. Ramos de Ruiz is currently serving her sentence at Springer Correctional Center, and It is extremely tragic when any business, especially a beauty business, uses fake certifications, fake diplomas, fake educational certificate licenses, as well as promoting and offering services that they are not legally able to provide, as well as charging people for services when they are being unsanitary and risking people's lives. So unfortunately, there were a number of people that have contracted the HIV virus, and that has got to be extremely scary. Any services in the beauty industry where there is going to be needles used and blood exposure is a possibility. This is something that you definitely want to check up with the medical board in your state to ensure that the business that you are going to be entrusting to provide your beauty services are even licensed to do so. And in South Carolina, you definitely would need to be in a medical facility in order to be able to provide services such as a vampire facial. So that is not a service that we offer in our beauty business, but it definitely is something that has gotten a lot of exposure due to celebrities such as Kim Kardashian that have really amplified the use of this service. And so when people see things such as this done, the hype around them really gets people interested in getting the service done and trying it out. We're not saying that vampire facials do not work, but what we will say is there definitely are alternatives to getting a service such as that done. At Carolina Eye Candy, we definitely do offer chemical peels that are safe, and we also offer skincare services such as microdermabrasion and dermaplanes, which are amazing for exfoliating the superficial layer of skin, as well as the peach fuzz, which helps for better product penetration. But vampire facials, they are definitely a risk, and unfortunately these people put their lives at risk, and a multitude of them have contracted the HIV virus. So this is not a game. This is extremely serious. And so we wanted to let everyone know about what's going on. This is something that is extremely rare, but it shows that something like this can definitely happen. So you really have to do your due diligence and make sure to realize that when you are putting your trust in someone to provide a service for you, it should go without saying that you shouldn't expect to leave that place contracting a deadly virus.